beast. Revolutionary, gotta let out the streets. Locked in a cage, I'ma let out the. Wake up, get out the sheets. We came for war, man, forget my peace. You take the west, I'll take on the east. I'ma put them in the cage, never let out the. Yeah, I heard checks in the noise. Move too quick, can't stop for the talking. I heard check with the boys, not so tough, but not...
Introducing J-Braid Expedition. Featuring a high-pitch weave construction, Daiwa's new J-Braid has a super round profile, aiding in abrasion resistance and angular feel. The use of 8 round strands of raw Isanus material further enhances line durability. Daiwa's new coating PE technology gives Expedition hydrophobic properties to repel water, silt and sediment from penetrating into the braid's weave, increasing durability and longevity. Contaminants entering the braid is one of the main causes of wear and tear. With improved contact with your lure and bite sensitivity now gives anglers the upper hand when out on the water. J-Braid Expedition makes you be a strong fighter.
You ready? Let's go! Yeah. For those of you that want to know what we're all about, it's like this, yo. This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, and 100% reason to remember the name. Fort Minor.
There we are live on ABT Live, episode number 62. Welcome from the ABT studios, no matter where you're watching from in Australia or overseas. Interesting things on tonight. We've got Nicole to sit in front of the camera. She's just checking at the moment. She's not talking on the phone. She's just making sure that the audio's all good. Everything's good so that whether you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, you are having the grouse user experience. We're not clashing with much apart from maybe a bit of Big Bash cricket tonight. So I hope if you watch
Heat aren't playing.
the Heat weren't playing last night either. By the look of it. But yeah, wherever you're watching from, welcome. This is the last ABT Live from the year. We've got some pretty exciting things happening tonight. Firstly, to my right here is Brad Ritchie from Alloycraft Bluefin Boats. Brad and I sit together at about this time of the year. We do deals for the next year to work out what prize boats you're fishing for. A couple of years ago, we had a conversation about our Bass Electric tour wants to move out of home. Can it live at your place? And you said,
why not? We'll give it a go.
why not? You will give it a go. So one of the things we're doing tonight is celebrating the end of the Bass Electric tour for 2025. We're actually doing the live draw tonight to win the boat, and we're going to have a little look at the boat later on. But it's a fantastic prize. I know last year's prize boat, you saw it basically every event of the tour this year, so it was a great outcome.
Yeah, well, Rodney fished every event last year to get a ticket in every round and
won a boat.
And then fished every round again.
So technically, could Rodney Sinclair win the boat again this year because he's fished all the rounds?
He could. There's no exclusions.
There you go. Well, I'm just telling you now. I did 2 events this year. If mine comes out of the thing, I'm putting it back in. So I want someone.
So there's a possibility of a second chance draw.
Second chance draw. That's right. So if I come out, I'm just giving the heads up that would seem pretty dodgy or even if you wanted to be dodgy because you didn't fish an event.
My name's in there 20 times.
That's right. So we're going to give away that boat tonight. Also, we have Lockie Reynolds, the Bass Electric Tour, both Rookie of the Year and Angler of the Year this year. I think that's going to be rare you have that combination, Brad.
Well, we had it last year as well.
Rodney was a rookie as well?
No, the AOI with,
okay.
with Matty Taylor.
Yes.
But I think obviously now that's going to be hard to obtain to get both with these.
I think it'll be hard to have someone of Lockie's age because Lockie's only just sort of graduated into the seniors.
Well, he was a junior at the start of the year.
There you go. So, hit all the goals straight away. It's like, I don't know what's going to happen in the future. We will ask Lockie about that. He is in studio tonight. He's sort of eyeing off my lure ball at the moment. I've got my eye on you, mate. I'm going to frisk you on the way out, make sure the pocket's not full of lures. Nicole, you kept an eye on him or what?
Out the corner.
Out the corner. What's been happening, Nicole? We have been doing a whole lot since the last ABT Live. Firstly, bass fishing in northern New South Wales.
We
What
went
events?
south first. So new sponsor for the Australian Open this year was the Crush City Bass Australian Open on the Clarence. We had about 40 boats compete in that one.
It was pretty big, wasn't it? It's always big on the Clarence. We used to have a bit of pushback to people fishing river events, and then bass fishermen worked out how good they were, and now they're the most popular.
Yeah.
Benny Hay.
Benny Hay.
What a year he's had.
It was, I think, he didn't take out the grand final, but I think that was an awesome way to cap off his AOY year, winning the Australian Open.
It was about $6,000 cash.
Yeah.
And it was pretty close. We had an ABT newbie as well. Come on, remember his name? From Taree. I'll give you some hints. I can't remember. But he was in the little Skeeter or little Nitro with the Manning River Marine Mercury on the back, and he whacked him.
I can see him because he looks like he should be related to Tegan Heath.
Yes, he does, and him and Tegan both look a little bit like Chopper Reed that weekend.
Yes.
So look, great event that Clarence River, such a good river, it's so big, so many bass in it, so many different ways to catch them. So I think it's always popular the Australian Open there. Now,
And the guys at Grafton Firearms and Tackle as well. Thanks for having us when we were in town.
And as usual, I dropped at least a few greenbacks in there on the different lures that they have. Like, they always have stuff that I go, wow, not many people stop that. I don't know if you've ever been to Grafton Firearms and Tackle.
No.
It's like Dad said, it's in the black box of Grafton. Looks like it's in a shed. Holly Beguns on the front. But then if you turn left, it's tackle, and then there's another room full of tackle, and you go turn, there's another room, and as you go, the tackle gets better and better. So we have our briefing outside there, and guys disappear on the inside and come out half an hour later with an orange bag full of stuff, and it's great. So thank you very much to the guys down there for hosting us. It was a good event. The Grafton locals as well, they all turned up. You know, guys like Rick Goff and the Sport Fishing Club guys, some of them fished the event. Some were observers for the event. So good event. We moved on from there to the Bass Pro Grand Final. That was the Rapala Bass Pro Grand Final on the Richmond River.
Yep, down the road. We had an awesome dinner at the local RSM there at Casino. Casino Outdoors helped host us as well for the briefing, which was awesome. But yeah, really nice dinner.
It was classier than most of our. Like I must admit, Nicole, you have brought some class to ABT. When I was doing briefings, it was like, be at the boat ramp, there's going to be mozzies there, and if you're lucky, you might have a sausage sizzle. Nowadays, it's a 2-course meal, there's a bar open, you get trophies, it's air conditioned. Your thongs. You didn't have to wear closed shoes. Like, you know.
There was pavlova for dessert.
There was and a special shout out to the Australian bass fishing team guys who were the worst behaved there on the night. We had a little bit of a message, guys. Too many CCs they had. Probably why we can see it at the top of the grand final list.
Maybe.
So we had for the first time a 3-time non-boater winner, which was Paul Mazzaroli. Maz has like mastered that river. He's won 2 grand finals on that same venue, and he also won a grand final up at Lake Boondooma. So
yes, and I think
get in your boat, Maz, and be a boater.
It was an epic tackle pack too for the non-boaters this year.
It was
thousands of dollars.
Nearly $5,000 worth of stuff. And then, of course, there was that bastard Mike Nelson who beat me in the grand final with that couple of, I think he got a 44 and a 40 in the last hour or two. Well-deserved win because it was a very tight event until Mike just at the last minute drops into the 5th gear.
That was after, because we did, scoreboards went dark on that last day of the grand final for the last couple of hours, and so I knew what had happened, and we made a real point of making sure you couldn't see the results till the actual reveal as well, so I was like, keep them up poker face.
There you go. You did pretty well because you had your big screen there with the results coming up. And look, to be honest, I was used to the disappointment because I came second at the Broom Grand Final only a month earlier. So, I'm used to coming second. It's all right. But I was happy to not come like 20th where I normally come in bass events. So.
It was very cool to see Mike take that one out. He's got a little bub.
Yep.
In the last year or so, he's had a little bub.
So he's got commitments, and now he's got 2 boats, so that's more commitments. So
that's good.
I think he has got the other one for sale. If you're after a 40 horsepower Merc powered alloy craft, what is it, a 4.4 J series? Yeah. He's a man to see with a really, really ordinary wrap on it. You saw the wrap; it was pretty ordinary, wasn't it? It would look like it was done with cling wrap. Anyway, if he pulls it off, whoever buys it, if you pull it off, I'm not offended.
You encourage it.
I actually do encourage it. Unless you're buying it as a crabbing boat, keep it on. Keep it sort of protected. We're going to give away a prize like we normally do tonight. I haven't picked the prize out yet. I'll do that in one of our breaks. But the question for tonight is...
Talk about what else we did?
We'll do the prize mechanic, then we'll talk about what else we did. The prize mechanic is, guess what the new ABT species is? Because we're going to release later tonight, the entry forms, the new events that we're running, and in fact a new species. Right down in the bottom there what you think it is. If you don't know, wait till the end of the show. We'll give you a hint. It'll be on there. So that's it. You can also tell us where you watch it from that you like, but that ain't going to win you no prize. Even though we like seeing people from all over Australia watching. So, what else did we do, Nicole? We thought, we've already gone to Victoria for the Broome Grand Finals. We've done the Bass Grand Finals in Northern New South Wales. We were off to Mackay and Proserpine for the Barra Tour.
Yep, we went north. That was cool.
Highlights of the Barra Tour. There were no internationals this year, although I'm thinking there's going to be plenty next year. Everyone seems to have reacted to that metre 43 that Benny Williams got. You got a photo of that there? Drop that up. Drop that photo up. If you haven't seen a photo of a metre 43 Barra before, that is it right there. Benny Williams has the ABT record, which is much more prestigious than the world record that it may have also got. But who needs a world record when you've got an ABT record? Benny doesn't look that happy there, but let me rest assured that he was fairly stoked. I think he's just struggling to hold the approximate 120 pound of fish, or about 60 kilos of fish there. Pete, his teammate, did have to help him lift it up onto the knee. I feel your pain, Pete. I have to lift the Barra up onto Nicole's knees to hold them when they're bigger than about 90. I'm just saying. I'm happy to do it. If you're catching meteors, I'm happy to lift every single one onto your lap to hold it to take a photo. So Barra Tour was grouse.
So that fish too, like it helped them. They doubled second place, like their weight. With that one fish.
One fish was 10 kilos heavier than the winning weight otherwise.
For second place. So they won the event, which was I think $1,900 for them. We have on Barra Tour, if you catch something on a Wilson's product during the event, at that particular round you get another $1,000 worth of Wilson's product.
So they got 1,000 of that, and then the Wilson's promotion, the $1,250 for $1,250.
Yep.
1,250
if you
more.
catch a barra that's over $1.25 m, $12.50 mil, you get $1,250 worth of Wilson's gear.
Blade and tails rod.
You got a blade and tails rod for the big barra.
So what's that? Another $250, say?
And then they got the Mercury bonus.
Another $250. So that one fish was worth, I'm just doing the maths here, 10, 15, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 16, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, over $5,000. One fish. That's pretty good in a 30-something angler boat tournament.
Especially like there's some years like no one's excited to fish Kinchin. Oh, it's small, it's a pond, everyone's going to be on top of each other, and then this epicness.
Well, wait a sec. The biggest two barra ever caught at ABT, metre 43, Benny Williams, and a metre 37 we had.
That's awesome.
And both of those have been out of Kinchin, so mind your own. You got a lot to catch up to.
Kinchin said, "Hold my beer."
Yeah, Kinchin said, "I might be big, but I've got big fish in me." So, all right. So that was Barra Tour. Our team of the year was Corey and Warren from Gladstone Fly and Sport Fishing. Well done, guys. They had it wrapped up by the time we got to Faust.
Yes, Corey was far more relaxed and just enjoyed his fishing when he worked out. He'd won it.
Oh, Corey was a bit stressed, wasn't he?
He was a little bit stressed.
He was very focused. Let's say focused, not stressed.
Here we go. Here's another pic from Barra Tour. Is that not the craziest looking bunch of barra anglers you've ever seen?
Look how relaxed Corey is there. He's got his sunnies on indoors, got his hard hat on the front there. I don't know what's in that can, but I'm sure it's will catch fire if you lit it. That is a whole lot of guys on our party night. The theme was construction, so a lot of high vis there. And the good thing about it, if you forgot your costume, you can get one of the Servo.
Yeah,
which I think that's where a lot of them came from. And a big shout out to Quincy.
Yep, our unofficial official.
I want the photo back up there. Throw it up there, Nicole. Check out Quincy. He is the man who took this photo here. He is holding a bit of sugarcane champagne in the front there, and if he looks mischievous because he's done up like a big traffic cone, it's because he is. If Barra Tour doesn't have Quincy's laugh, and if you don't, it's like this. It's like ah. You can hear it from about 6 a.m. till 6 p.m. most days, and then most of the night as well. And the day that I don't hear that laugh, it's not going to be like Barra Tour. Would you agree?
I concur.
I concur. Quincy, thank you for being a bartender. We love it. Good party night. All right. Are we going to go straight to Brad, or are we going to have an ad?
Let's play a quick ad and let Brad get ready.
There you go. All right, we are back with Brad from the Bass Electric Tour. How many years has it been? 2 or 3 now you've done it?
So 2 as a standalone, and the boys ran it the year before.
That's right. It was the moving out of home year, and then and it came to live at your place.
Yep.
And give us a summary. How have you enjoyed running the Bass Electric Tour? Because you have grown it since we've had it.
Oh, look, it's been an adventure.
How do you like dealing with councils and Southeast SEQ Water and places like that?
Actually, it's been pretty good. A lot of the regional councils are quite helpful.
Yeah.
Yeah, SEQ Water, Sunwater.
This is how you deal with SEQ Water.
Yeah, just pay your money.
Have it all.
Pay your money.
So yeah, it's great results there. You've got some guys who are sort of Bass Electric stars there at the moment. Matty Taylors and the Chesleys of the world are the guys that everyone wants to be. But none of those guys won the Angler of the Year. I mean, I talked to him in a little while. But and I think it's fair to say you have a lot of new people to tournament fishing turn up to the Bass Electric Tour because it's a very unintimidating way to start. You can fish with your siblings or your brother or sister or your friends, and you choose your own team. You fish by yourself if you want. It's very inclusive, isn't it?
And it's very casual. You know, we try to make it more social, but just have that base set of tournament rules, so that everybody knows what the expectation is around the fishing.
Yep.
But just come out, get on the water, have a good time.
That's it. And then I think that preparation, if you ever want to move up into to being a non-boater or indeed a boater at the Bass Pro Series, you've got all the skills that you need to do it. You're fishing for exactly the same fish, using exactly the same tackle. If you want to step up, then you're welcome in the next level up. So that's how it works. What we're going to do is we're going to have a look at the prize boat. We've pulled my boat out of its new home, so it's outside again. We've got the boat in there, so I'm going to row. Tom's going to be cameraman. Grab that camera, Tom. We're going to go on a field trip. We're going to take a mic with us, and we're going to come on. We're going to go and have a look at the prize boat, which is inside here, and let us get set up behind this. Come on, Brad, in here, mate. Don't be shy. Nicole, we're ready to go. There you go. Tell us about this amazing prize boat. We just saw the Avatar ad on there, Brad, but tell us what it includes.
So, big thanks to Mercury, our naming sponsor. They have provided us with a 7.5E and the 2 batteries.
Yep.
We've probably seen some videos of a boat like this before because
same as what I got, yes.
You have one, so we've upgraded this year from the 395 to the 445. It's a little bit wider.
They're about 30 centimetres wider from memory.
Yeah.
1.5 metre beam instead of 1.2. I'm not telling your own stats, but I do know.
Well, yeah. But basically the exact same package. But we've also this year we've added for our sponsors Lowrance. We've got the Eagle line there.
Yep.
And we've also got a couple of deep cycle AGMs from another sponsor, Century Batteries, a couple of 120 amp hours. A big thing with the Bass Electric comps is they're always saying we don't have enough power. They keep running those batteries flat, so this one's going to have plenty.
Tell us about the trailer, Oceanic, down here.
And David Oceanic has looked after us. We've got a 4.5 metre brake trailer this year.
Yep.
Happy days. We just get this out on the water, and good luck to someone that's going to win it very soon.
So we are going to do the prize. Do you want to do it here, or let's do it back at the desk? Because I'm scared of all these little tiny things. Let's go back to the desk. Field trip over. Let's go back in here. Are we going to draw this boat? Let's do it.
I reckon we should draw it after we talk to us.
Are we?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
All right.
let's give
Keep
them
them
more
waiting.
anticipation.
All right. Still put it there. All right. So, Brad, anything else you need to let these guys know about? Because you're up and going again next year. How about next year's schedule? What have you got included?
We are. So our calendar's out. We've got I think it's 7 round events next year, including a double header and a couple of 2-day events.
Yep.
So mixing it up a little bit there. We've also got an Australian Open.
Bringing the Australian Open back. I hope you get 20 boats. I always threaten them. If you don't have 20 boats, I'm taking it away. And I did, because I got 18. So I hope you get 20.
Yeah, and then at the end of the year, we'll have a couple of teams events as well. So that'll keep Chesley and Dex happy because they
win them
the
all
call this year on both teams events.
Yep. So I think that's good. And so if people want information, you don't get the Bass Electric information from the ABT website. You get it from your website, which is
basselectric.au.
basselectric.au. And you've got a Facebook group as well. You can go and like the page.
It's the Facebook page.
Bass Electric Tour.
Yep, it's all there. It's all there.
If you want to have a go, do it. The guys all love it. The biggest comment I get of people that start fishing tournaments is, I sat on the fence for a while and I should have done it earlier.
Yeah, look, it's easy boating. It's easy tournament fishing to get into. You really don't need much of a package to get going.
Yep, all right. Well, you're out, Lockie's in, run an ad, Nicole, and we're going to have the magic of the live streaming. Pow.
The team at Rapala have been slaving away the past couple of months on the sand flats here to get the most lifelike Yabby impersonation, the Crush City Imposter.
So make sure you get down to your local Rapala stockers, grab a pack before they run out and crush them.
Bit of comedy happening behind the scenes with the ads. Nicole said that got that Joker on the Crush City ad had the same arms as me, and I reckon when you see the white brilliance up here, that's just the same as Timmy in that Crush City ad. So thanks, Nicole. Everyone thinks that you're the well-behaved one. It's like, I know better. Let's have a chat to this man here, Lockie Reynolds. Welcome to ABT Live. Are you intimidated sitting in the studio here and seeing yourself on that TV?
It is. It's a bit
Scary. Is it scarier about to start a Bass Electric tournament or sitting here on ABT Live?
I reckon starting a Bass Electric tournament is pretty scary.
Do you get nervous at the start of those things?
Yeah.
And
butterflies.
when you get the butterflies, are you like, okay, I'm going to ring this boat's neck and get as fast as I can? How fast does your boat go?
Oh, 11 Ks.
11? That's pretty fast. Does it go 11 all day, or do you have to tone it down to get a bit more durability out of it?
We toned it down a bit.
Right. It's an awesome year you've had. Rookie of the Year and Bass Electric Angler of the Year in 1 year, and you won by 12 points over the next angler down. At what point of the season did you think, I've got a chance at this Angler of the Year? Was it halfway through or near the end, or did you have a goal of just smashing it at the start of the year?
I think about round 3 when I seen I was up there, I thought, I'll give this my best shot, see how I go.
How did you've been fishing electrics for a few years? I think even back before the Bass Electric Tour guys were running, you used to turn up as a little pipsqueak with your old man. How long have you been fishing bass tournaments for? How old were you when you started?
I think I was about 11 or 12.
Did you always love going to them, or did Dad drag you along?
Oh, I did. I love going on. It's a great experience seeing all familiar faces now that used to fishing back then.
Yep. And then you did pretty well early on. What was the first event you did really? Was it Hinge? You did really well at one event, or where was it? What was your first real success where you got right up there?
I think it was Mugra, where Adrian Wilson beat me by a couple of grams.
Bloody Adrian, eh?
Yeah.
You think he would have let you have a bit of a win? How old were you then?
Oh, I think that was my third comp, so probably 12.
12. Bloody Adrian, bullying the kids, mate. Got mine. Although he's a pretty tough concreter, I'm probably not going to threaten him too much. Tell us about your most fun tournament, or the tournament that sticks in your memory. It doesn't have to be from this year. Ever. What's been your most favourite tournament? And tell us about the day and how was the fishing.
I think going back down to Toowoomba. Toowoomba is a very lovely place, and seeing heaps of boats in a row, competing with each other, it was pretty fun. Everyone
camps at night in the old Toowoomba, don't they?
Yeah, it's very social.
Does Dad have too many beers?
No.
No, just the right amount.
Yeah.
Okay. What's your favourite technique? If you had the choice of going out and fishing any technique for bass to have fun, what would it be?
Definitely surface, throwing frogs.
Frogs? Is that your favourite lure? What sort of frog? Is it a kicker curly or something like that?
I've enjoyed throwing the kicker curlies this year. We've only just started using them.
Yep. And then if you were in a tournament and had to fish to save your life, what technique would you use? And it mightn't be, topwater might be the most fun one, but it mightn't win you the most tournaments if you're fishing for your life. What lure would you tie on?
A Bassman spinnerbait.
Really? Okay.
Yep.
What weight?
Quarter ounce.
Quarter ounce? What blades? Colour? What colour? Silver, gold?
Gold.
Gold blades. And then what colour skirt? That's the main thing.
The orange and white.
Orange and white?
Yep.
So if you had to fish for your life, that's all you. And I'll tell you what, if Glenn Casey, if you're watching, young man's fishing for his life here, he's tying on Bassman. So I think there's no better advertising for that product. Bassman being a great ABT sponsor for, let me calculate, ever. It's since before even Glenn owned it, actually, back in the Ron and Robin Sattler days. Let's talk about this year. What was your best result this year? Your highest placing?
Fourth, I believe.
A fourth.
Yeah.
So, and that's interesting because normally when people win an AOY, they might win an event or two, but if you didn't even have a top 3 placing, but you still were consistent enough through the year to get so you don't have to win everything. And this is a tournament lesson for everyone. You just have to not screw up.
Yeah.
You know, and everyone else that may have won a tournament might have won one, and then they might have come 20th in the next one. So it's all about consistency, isn't it?
Yeah.
Did you have any tournaments where you didn't catch a limit during the year?
The 2-day event at the Clarence.
Yeah.
On the first day, we caught our bags, but the second day we didn't manage a fish.
Yeah. So, and then what's it like then after doing so well and having high expectations to come in with the donut on one of the days? Is it debilitating?
Yeah, it's a bit disappointing.
Do you get angry, sad? You want revenge on the fish? Like, how do you deal with the donut?
I think you just got to accept it and go back and try again.
Yep.
Learn what the fishing on both days, not just one.
Yeah. Is that because you didn't save the fish, or because the fish changed and you didn't change with them?
I think it was just the fish had changed and we couldn't work out a pattern to get them to bite again.
Were you trying to catch them on frogs when they weren't eating frogs?
No, we were on everything.
That's right, everything at them. Because that would be honourable. I caught them all day on top order on day 1, and I'm dying in that ditch on day 2. So that'll be cool. Let's talk about when did you know that you'd won AOY? Did you know before you went into the last event, or did you still have to do some work in the last event and some results had to go your way?
I wasn't too focused on it, but I made sure I could get there on the last event, not slack off.
Yeah.
Keep the consistency.
Nice. And then the last event for the year, where was that one at? Was it at Maroon?
Maroon, yeah.
Maroon Dam. And how did you catch limits in that one?
Oh, yeah. We
They
did
did.
just, I think.
It was a very close event, that one, and I
Yeah.
think probably 2 centimetres on each fish would probably make the difference between 2nd and 10th in that event.
Yeah.
You fish with your old man all the time. How does he go? Do you catch more than him, or does he catch more than you?
That's where the competition's really at.
All the Bass Electric stuff's afterwards, isn't
Yeah.
it? You obviously got a good relationship with your old man. He drove you up here tonight.
Yeah.
Anyone you want to thank for the year?
Oh, all the sponsors, my dad.
That's a good one, mate.
Yeah, and everyone behind the scenes, like Brad, he puts it all together. It's a really great time.
I think Brad was pretty excited this year when they worked out that you were going to win AOY, because that's exactly what the Bass Electric Tour is all about. It's about the good, keen, young, up-and-coming anglers winning it. I know this man behind here is probably pretty proud of it happening as well. So he's like, I couldn't win myself. Might as well the young bloke win it. You know, he's taught him all to know. How many times does he say that?
All the time.
Good stuff. He probably has. Has he taught you a lot?
Yeah.
Who's the fisherman, I suppose, the tournament fisherman that you'd look up to the most when you were growing up through your teenage years? Was it guys like Carl Jochimson, or was it one of the American pros, or is it Adrian Wilson, or who was the one that you looked up and go, I want to catch fish as good as that guy?
I think it was you.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's, I should have. So you want to be a bream fisherman? That's good. Backfired. Anyway, that's good. Well, I'm glad that you enjoy watching the content anyway. And if anything, the fish for fun, not for results. So I like the fact that your favourite technique is the top order. And well, is there anything better than a bass just sucking a frog down by pop? It's gone. Since you got this great trophy here, and you're the angler of the year, and you've got the mic now, anyone else you want to shout out to down the camera who might be watching tonight?
Nah.
No?
No.
I'll give you a hint. What about all the fellow competitors? What do you got to say for them for next year? Say, guys, you can take it off me next year, but I'm going to fight for it.
Yeah. Well, it's always great having a heap of people out there. You know, keep up the competition, make it worthy.
Nice. Now, one of the things that Nicole's instigated is she's going to throw you a couple of non-boater entries for the Bass Pro Series next year. I don't know did you tell him that?
No.
No. Well,
I was about to.
You've got okay. Well, why don't you tell him what you've organised for him, Nicole?
Well, you're a Western Brisbane boy, so we thought for the Somerset and Wyvenhoe rounds next year, you'd like to come along as a non-boater.
Nicole's shouting.
I would love that.
There you go.
Thank you.
So there you go. Sorry for wrecking
It's
the
all right.
surprise.
You might have to get a week off work or school or something. But
Sounds amazing.
Yeah, it's during the week. That's all. But anyway, we'll make it work. If you have to wag something, just make sure Mum's not watching. All right. Anything else you want to say? You're all good?
Thank you for having me.
How nervous were you on a scale of 1 to 10 for tonight?
10.
About 10 or 11. Right, mate. Yeah, I reckon you did awesome. Your fishing, you've done awesome. Let's drop to an ad and we're going to come back and maybe draw a boat.
What ad?
I don't know. We're making it squirm here.
All right. All right, we are back. This is, I thought, well, what's the value of this package, Brad? Do you know?
I haven't added it up.
Oh. Well, Avatar, say with the spare batteries, say $8,000, maybe something like that, maybe $9,000, trailer, a couple of grand, that's 11. Boat itself,
Yeah, 4.5.
4.5, some battery. So I reckon it's every part of getting up to your $20,000.
Yeah.
Nothing. So because of that, I've got all of these micro things. I've been checking through these. There's a lot of names in there. It's not just Lockie's name 1,000 times or Rodney Sinclair's name 1,000 times. We're going to pour these into the Mercury hat right here. And I've sort of taken it upon myself as being the referee for this contest, because if you pull my name out, it's going back in. I've already told you that. But Brad is going to pull out the winner of this, and I notice there's a lot of them online, all the electric guys watching now. So Brad, here you go, mate.
Here we go.
Pull a name out of the Mercury hat.
I just got to get one.
One of them, and you got glasses on so you can read
nervous.
it. Are you nervous?
I'm nervous.
Here we go. We've got one.
All right. You gonna read it? I'm not even gonna look.
Oh wow.
Who is it?
He's a long-term
Long term.
bass electric angler. Supports a lot of events.
There you go.
Brett Castle.
Brett Castle.
Brett Castle. Are
think
you
he got
watching
it.
Where
Brett?
does he live? Where does Brett live?
He'd be western suburbs.
If I sort of go quiet, can I hear him go crazy in the house?
You can hear him.
I remember Rodney's story last year when he was watching live and he saw himself get drawn out. Brett, congratulations if you have been watching yourself here. And I know if you aren't watching, I guarantee one of your mates is probably calling you or texting you now saying, dude, you just won a boat.
And you've got to be able to pick it up before tomorrow or it's a redraw.
Oh, really? No, he's only joking.
No.
He's only joking about that. That's awesome. And this shows you how many competitors there were. Everyone got one entry in there during the year for every event, that they fished. So you could have up to like 6 or 8. How many? Technically, you could have 8 entries in there. So bad luck, Lockie. Bad luck, Tom.
Bad luck, Steve.
Bad luck, me. Well done, Brett Castle.
Yeah.
How many events did Brett fish during the year, you reckon?
I reckon he probably fished over half, and he got a big bass there, I think, at Warralong.
Oh, okay. I know who that is. I was watching the live stream when that happened.
Yeah.
I reckon he's going to be stoked. Snapping his doodle right off at the base.
Most likely.
Sorry, Nicole.
Is he watching?
I don't know if he's watching. Anyway, we'll get in touch with him. So there it is. I reckon you have to keep that for him too. That is the 0.1 of a gram of paper that won him a near $20,000 boat.
We're on a tight budget at Bass Electric.
Well, that's right. 2 bits of paper and it'd be on the other side of it. So let's just recap what that was. That was the Alloy Craft 455 P series.
P series 455.
On the Oceanic trailer with brakes. Fits nice in between the two wheel things there. You've got 2 Century lead acid batteries with it. You've got 2 Mercury Avator batteries, so that internal battery, which will give you a. Nicole's going to give you that tour again. Look at that! You're going to be driving the computer and the camera.
Yeah, why not?
It's got a full deck in it. It's got a live well in it. It's just ready to put those batteries straight in, and you hit the live well switch, and that's all working. It's got I think the switch is way up the front there. It's got a full casting deck in it. It's pretty cool that the Avator actually has where the fuel tank normally sits.
Give us a ring. We've got him live.
He is. Okay. Well, let's see how this goes. Brett Castle, we have got you on ABT Live right now, mate. I'm putting you next to the microphone so everyone can hear you. How excited are you? How excited are you?
Oh, mate, I just jumped up and down in front of the family. We're bloody happy. That's amazing.
So there you go. That's how many Bass Electric events did you fish this year?
Oh, jeez, off the top of my head, probably about 4 or 5, I think it was. 4 or 5.
So when you're telling the missus that you're going to go out to win a boat and you've got to go fishing because you're going to win something, you actually weren't lying for once.
Yeah, no, that's bloody ripping. We were just jumping up and down then, so yeah, no, that's thank you so much.
That's all right, and this was an ad lib. Thanks very much, Tom, for handing that through, mate. I'm going to hang up on you now, but Brad will talk to you in due course, and enjoy the rest of ABT Live, or you're probably enjoying a beer or something.
Thank you so much, certainly will.
Good on you, mate.
Christmas, everybody.
Cheers. There you go. So that's Brett. He is aware that he has won it. And so look, we'll organise the delivery of that boat. Good thing about an electric powered boat, don't have to register it. So you don't have registration costs of the boat. You do have to register the trailer.
Yeah.
Government does get you a little bit. But yeah, it's got the Eagle Sounder, the 2 Century batteries, the 2 Avator batteries, the 7.5E Mercury Avator, Oceanic trailer, Alloy Craft boat. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Santa's been.
All right, mate. Well, I think we're done with you now. We're going to drop to an ad, Nicole, and we'll come back and talk some ABT secrets after this break. So, Nicole, how excited were you then about that?
I was nervous before you drew that. That was so cool.
How cool was it to get Brett on the line too? You can tell he was nervous. Brett was nearly as excited as Lockie was nervous. Let's talk about the 2026 ABT season. We're launching it now. And let's just say that even though I'm taking 50% of the credit, you did about 90% of the work, selling the sponsorship, getting the entry forms together, doing all the permits. Basically, I just rock up and go fishing. So from me to you, thank you for doing what you do. I think also on behalf of all the competitors, thank you for facilitating our passion. Run us through some of the changes we got for 2026.
So the biggest thing has been we've gone into the future. We've caught up with technology and we've got a electronic payment system. We're using Stripe as our payment gateway now. So there's no more you guys sending us through credit card forms and us processing it when we get around to it and stopping all of that. But we had to make a choice. We opted to not increase our entry fees for 2026. So all your entries for boaters, non-boaters, all staying the same. But we do need to pass on that credit card processing fee. It's at 1.7%. It's all written on the form.
Yep.
Yeah, we just can't avoid it. We need to pass that one on. But you can avoid paying any fees by doing a direct debit.
An EFT.
Yeah. So all the details are on the entry forms. The bank details are there. So just remember, we can't process your entry till we have that cleared payment through. But you do have a credit card option or a bank transfer option.
Now, let's just say right now, and don't you dare tune out now, but those entry forms are live on the site now. And why you don't tune out now is because this is how entries work. We put out the entry forms now. You can pay, do whatever you like at any time now until I think about the 4th or 5th of January.
Yeah, it's the 6th of January.
6th of January.
Yeah, so we'll collect them all on that Monday, or whatever, I think it's a Wednesday morning, the 7th of January
7th.
at 9 a.m.
Yep.
Throw all the names in a barrel and then do a random draw. So that's how we'll work out your starting order. So you don't have to stress if you're not the first one in the mix. You've got a week to get that in and you've got a chance of being the first.
And let me say that here is an ideal window to do it. Boxing Day test, right? 5-day test, probably over in 2.5, 3 days. There's 2 whole days you've got there to do your entries. So don't panic. And you've got just as much chance of being first boat out if you enter at, on the morning of the night day that we do it, than if you enter right now and leave ABT live. So I hope that's a big enough sell to say just wait till the end of the show till you go and check it all out on the site.
And we've had cases too, because Victoria is our first events for the year and we always get a huge number of entries straight up off the bat for Victoria. And normally someone who's entered in the first few hours ends up being
50th.
drawn out with boat number 40 on that first
I've
lot,
been
so.
there too, yeah, that's how it works. So that's all totally random. After that 7th of January, it's first come, first served. So after that we put, and that only affects just the start order on the first day. Now this year's a Tassie year, so I'm prepared mentally from January 7 onwards to get a barrage of messages from non-boaters demanding that I tell them that they're in or not because they need to make plans. I get a little bit frustrated by it, so it's exactly the same rules as the rest of the year. I know Tassie's a cool place to go. You can do a guaranteed entry with someone if you're staying with them, you're lending them a boat, or you're travelling with them. So there is quite a specific set of circumstances where you and a person can guarantee. And this whole guaranteed entry rule is for, say, we're going across there on the Spirit together, we need to sort of guarantee if we make that effort and travel together, we can both get into the tournaments. Typically, demand is higher than supply for non-boater spots in Tassie. So I'm just letting you guys know, if you want to go to Tassie, put your entry forms in somewhere between now and the 7th of January. See how it goes.
If you're a boater, non-boater, looking for that travel partner too, the ABT Angler group on Facebook is an awesome place to start.
Put a message up and find people.
Question.
I know James Mackay's got a boat down there as well. He's offering a boat to someone. If you want to fly in, you can travel with him, jump in the boat. James's boat won St Helens 2 times ago, Mike Sutcliffe. So that's a great offer from James. I don't know if anyone's taken him up on that yet, but great guy. It's all the boat you need to fish those 2 arenas. And it's a great offer. So that's how it all works. And again, if we can't get you a spot in a tournament, as always, we give you a refund or entry credit, and we make sure that it's all reconciled at the end. So I think that's how it works. That's all live on the website now. Have you hit the button yet?
Correct.
You did hit the button.
Yeah, as of about 5 o'clock this afternoon, and I know there's a few sneaky ones that have already found it.
Good work, sleuths. Tell us about the Rapala Bass Pro Series in 2026.
Yep, so there we go. Rapala Bass Pro Series, the first bass round we're talking about tonight. This year's season will be, or next year, sorry, 5 events.
Yep.
Nothing's changed since we put out that draft calendar.
Draft calendar is now locked in calendar.
Yeah. Oh no, other things have changed on it, but Rapala Bass Pro Series is as we've already published. So Richmond River, Clarence River
Double
in
header,
March,
yep.
Glenbourne Dam in May, and then Somerset and Wivenhoe in that springtime.
So 2 double headers and 1 standalone event, but the standalone event just happens to be our grand final venue as well.
Correct.
Okay, AOY's back to the best 4 out of 5 events too. We don't have half of the field disappearing to South Africa for the event, so it's back to the best 4 out of 5. Benny Hale, I'm sure, will be trying his best to defend that title.
Yes, 100%.
Also,
the next
so
thing is a crackdown on our live well nets.
this sort of got through the keep of the first year. We had our new net rule, which demanded that the smaller mesh size, but people still had their old style live well nets. Now, I thought common sense would say that if you're using small mesh to land them, use small mesh when they're all excited in your live well. But there wasn't such thing as common sense in the bass rounds. I saw plenty of people using their old dip nets. Just make sure they're small size as well. We will be checking those this year. And also, if you have a non-ABT compliant net, don't bring it along for the pre-fish and have it on the deck. A few people have had to say, dude, put that net in your car.
Why is it in the boat?
Why is it even in the boat? It drags attention to yourself, makes you look like a bit of a muppet.
No one wants that.
No one wants that. So 15 millimetres that mesh size is.
So yeah, but other than that, Rapala Bass Pro Series, business as usual, pretty much across those events, and I think it'll be a good year.
I think, and talking to Brad, we've organised a boat for it as well. So there'll be a boat prize for it. Again, if you want to be like Mike Nelson, make that grand final, win that grand final, boat is yours. Bass Australian Open again.
Other part of our Bass range of events is the Crush City's back on board again as the sponsor for the Bass Australian Open. It's been quite a few years since we've been down to this venue, Lake St Clair, for this event, so looking forward to heading back there. This event, we've had discussions. Looks like we're going to be able to do some split sessions, so going back to something ABT did probably back when I first started. They were still doing
back in the shared weight days. Yep.
Yeah, so because we our permit will only allow a boater to have 3 fish per session, so we'll do a mid-session weigh-in, so there'll be 2 sessions per day. Potentially it could be a 12 out of 12 limit there for you for the event, which will be cool.
Yep, and that's it. That gives you room to move. You're like, just 3 a day is pretty tight. You need to get that kicker, but 3 sessions and all the ability to weigh in 3 times. A bit of history. It's always some strategy involved in that. Do you go right at the start of the weigh-in? So if you get them early, weigh them early, and you want a longer afternoon session, or if you've only got 3 little ones, do you chew into that weigh-in window? Weigh in right at the end and leave yourself not as much time in the afternoon. Ooh, decisions. I love it. All right, let's go to a quick ad. We'll come back with some Brims Pay the Bill stuff.
Before we get into our brim, I'm just going to do a little shout out. First time watching us on ABT Live, Wayne Bonza.
Oh, Wayno. He has mastered the technology. What's the dog's name?
Coco.
Coco. Coco's sitting in your lap watching it, Wayno. Wayno, your son has got a very fancy boat. I set up his Garmin's up at Teemborough, and it is the fanciest tinny I've ever seen.
There was drool from other competitors.
Yep.
That was funny.
It looked pretty good. And he's actually blooded with a Barra now.
He has.
Aaron. Okay, so shout out to Wayno. Good on you. Wayne is the Chief Logistics Officer, working under Nicole Smith at every ABT event he's at.
He's awesome. Yep.
All right, Brim Series. Daiwa has signed on again for the Brim Series. It's sort of a bit of a no-brainer because you can fish for brim with every single Daiwa product, from rod, reel, line, lure, leader, scissors, plastic jig head, anything you think that's got to do with everything. Daiwa's got it, and we really appreciate their sponsorship over the last how many years it was. Tell us what Daiwa Brim Series looks like in 2026.
So 9 qualifying rounds for next year. We'll see us go everywhere between Tasmania rounds, so only in Victoria, head down to Tasmania. Hawkesbury, New South Wales are always a favourite for us. We're also doing Manning River.
This year we're doing Manning River.
Yes.
We're going to get
2026 year of Manning River. We're going to do Tweed in New South Wales as well. The guys over in WA, the water guys.
Yep, going to do Blackwood.
Tim McIntyre, Alex Freestorff, Joe Gardner, the crew over there, brilliant. Going to get together and run a Blackwood River event for us. And we're going back to Gladstone for the first time in about 3-4 years.
Love Gladstone. It's such an awesome fishery. It's all sight fishing nearly, and you kick in the barra. You get out of the barra, get out of the road. I'm trying to catch brim here.
I want to see Steve Wilson make his way back up to Gladstone because it's all on the app and we get lots of photos from the day and stuff. He's always sending through the craziest bycatch. Squid. We've had 80 cent a barrel on brim gear core. It's
been good. So AOY will be the best 5 events across the season as usual. I'm sure Cromo will be trying very hard to unseat Mark Healy, who was of course the AOY for the last couple of years, had 2 ridiculous years. I think both years 497 out of 500 points. I think he got the same amount of points in both years. Epic results. Let's see if he can back it up again this year. We've got the Daiwa Australian Open on again at Sydney Harbour. Doing my own live stream stats. This is the most popular event that I see through, like the one that has the most spectator interest through the year. The Daiwa Brim Australian Open, Nicole, and that is cut and paste from last year.
Yeah, same thing. We're going to run again with that day 3 cut again. So top 15 will fish on day 3. Works really well. We don't have a whole lot of area to play with in Sydney, so it's nice to be able to park all the boats up at one time. So
100%.
15 is our sweet spot.
And I think that Daiwa Brim Australian Open is our best spectator event that we do. It's like a full field of spectators, nearly observers. I mean, they do such a good job on the cameras. We have such good highlights there because they're dead set semi-professionals with the iPhones and the gimbals and everything they turn up with.
They get very invested. I remember even Jeff Alford came along to observe, and he'd fished the Hawkesbury event 2 days on the water. Then he'd observed for another couple of days, and day 3 of the Open comes along. Like, I think I've got enough observers, Jack, if you want a day off. He was disappointed.
No way.
We found him a spot, and he was so. I think he went out with you that day.
And he didn't remember his raincoat, so I remember heading across a rough as guts Sydney Harbour, and Jeff's in behind my umbrella, and he's wearing, I think, my puffy life jacket, like a set of pants to try and stay dry. Jeff, it wasn't fashionable, but it was kind of effective, and luckily the sun came out at the end of the session and we had a great day. So yeah, Jeff was a great observer.
All the observers are just so passionate about it. So last year we had Tom Slater came and got involved with our live shows that we did out the back of the sailing club. So he's gone overseas.
He's been Japanese.
So we'll have to put our thinking caps on and see who we can get to fill some big shoes.
That's right. If you think you got what it takes to be a commentator,
get
in touch. Nicole.
Send us a message.
Yeah. The Samaki Brim Queensland Open, always a favourite in the southeast. Couple of days on the Gold Coast and Moreton Bay. It's a unique Open because we still have that 2 arena format. Just because you're good on one day, and like last year was special, wasn't it? Like Luke Rogan with that giant bag on day 1 and a tiny bag on day 2.
Yeah, Gold Coast would have been the bigger bag.
It was crazy that Luke did such a good job there. It's been such a varied number of places it's been won over the years. It's been in the canals, in the Broadwater, in the Bay, Raby Bay, Jumping Pin. They all play at various times. Remember, it's in winter time, so it's schooling fish. You can get healthy in a hurry in those sort of events.
And what has been really cool to see as well with this event over the last couple of years, and last year especially, seeing some of the interstaters.
Oh yeah, coming up.
Mark Crompton came in through his hat in the ring, first time he fished it. Aaron Tracy made the trip up. So yeah, it's starting to get. It's not just a locals event anymore.
And let's throw down the gauntlet to the New South Wales guys. Us Queenslanders quite happily come down and take Australian Open trophies, just quietly. Jamie McEwen, I've got a few. It's been come to Queensland a few times. So, and the Queensland Open trophy has gone to Victoria before, and Queensland. Has it ever gone to New South Wales? I don't know. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comments. And come up and try and win it. Of course, we do in Tassie. It's going to be so popular, but we're going to expand that Duo Tasmanian Teams Open this year, Nicole. You had some good ideas for this one, and I said, go for it. They'll be great. What are they?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
So I think in our draft calendar, we'd originally proposed, back when we put our Tassie dates out, it was going to be a one-day event. Come in, do the event, leave. But we've extended it to 2 days.
Well,
so
we brought it back actually. So
yeah.
the one-day event is the second day. Now we're going to fish the first
what was
practice day
what
as
was
well.
going to be pre-fish day is now a tournament day. What we're going to do though is, instead of it being like all our other events and you have a 5 fish limit per day, we're making it a 5 fish event limit. Because I think, how many times are you like the pre-fish hero and you catch a big fish on pre-fish? So just make it part of the tournament.
And interestingly, you can upgrade across days.
Mm-hmm.
So if you catch, and this is done on the app, isn't it? So this is
yeah.
how we can do it. So done on the app, you can, if you catch a bag full of 36 forkers, and then on day 2 you catch a whole lot of 35 forkers, but 2 40 forkers, man, 2 of the 36ers go out of your limit and 2 40s go in, even though you caught across the 2 days. So I think different tactics, different strategy. You only need to catch 2.5 fish a day, so maybe it's a target the big fish deal. So
100%. So yeah, 2 days,
strategy.
your team of 2, you nominate your mate that you want to fish with. So I think that's a bit different for our brim events as well.
Yep. And because duos kick the can, 100% payback, and I'm pretty sure they'll have some pretty decent swag for everyone there as well.
And I do know this as fact that Troy Dixon, Barra legend,
Ooh, Dicko, yes.
Blackhead
AO
legend,
champion, yes.
over Wilson's, is going to come and try his hand at brim fishing.
That's it. Jesus, I don't know how Dicko's going to go with the 3-pound line, but you got to cover, mate. It's only going to be good. The good thing is, he knows someone he can get lures from. He's the duo guy, so that's awesome. Let's take a break. We're going to come back with Barra. Remember, the prize mechanic is, have a guess about what tournament that we're going to be running, what new species we're going to be announcing, and we're going to announce it after the break. So hint, wait till then if you don't have the answer. Now, just a quiet bit of insight about what happens during the ad breaks. You were talking Barra up, weren't you, Nicole? What did you say?
I said now we get to talk about the fun stuff.
The real stuff, I think it was. The real species, the Barra stuff. Okay, if they're so unreal, you talk about them. Even though brims pay the bills around here.
Brims do pay the bills. No, we love all our species equally. But let's really talk about Barra. Alright.
The Wilson Barra series
Yes.
that we're going to talk about.
First one, new headline sponsors. So Wilson's, they distributed Xeric.
Yep.
But now they turned around and said, no, we want it to be Wilson's in 2026.
So broaden the focus.
Broaden the focus. So new look logo. We've gone nice and blue. No more yellow.
Yep.
In 2026 for Barra.
But we've also done some structural changes to the events themselves. What have we done?
So I think I believe this is something you were doing a little while ago.
Back in 2005 when we started, this was how we ran it. We ran a southern tour and a northern tour, but we actually ran them sort of a couple of months apart, so it was hard to participate in the whole lot. You've had the Genius Move, and since we've worked out how to catch barra all year round, Southern Barra Tour in March.
Yep, so that's when we're going to hit up Awonga for a 2-night event. We're going to hit Mondurun up for an all-nighter, and then Mondurun again for another 2-night event.
Yep, and then we do the same footprint as we do for the normal Northern Barra Tour in November.
Yep.
So March, put a week aside. November, put a week aside, and we can spend half of your holidays barra fishing.
Team of the Year changes in Barra though for 2026. So first thing is we've dropped the bonus points for fish. So before it used to be you win the event and you catch your 5 fish limit, it was 5 extra bonus points.
Or 15 if it was the open.
Yeah,
yep.
So we've dropped the bonus points for fishing the limit. So now if you win, it's 100 points.
No matter what. Yep, well, the 1-day, 2-day event. And we've also dropped the Oz Open off the Team of the Year because this standardises with our other species.
Yep.
So in Brim and in Bass, the Open doesn't count towards.
No opens count towards.
Yep. So the Opens are definitely standalone events now. So that's what's happening next year. The Open itself, what's happening with that?
Sorry, let me just pull up my little shield. Venom is back on board again next year. The home of the Barra Australian Open, it's got to be Awonga Dam.
Oh, it's going to go crazy. Every year it's been going more and more nuts, and it went nuts to the point that last year's winning weight was 230 something kilos. So, and I assume it's going to be heavier again next year because those cohorts of fish coming through.
Back the very first one of these we ran sort of 7-8 years ago.
Dicko and Adam
took it out
37 kilos
across the 3 days. So it has gone from strength to strength up at Awonga. So back to Awonga Dam in September.
And you've been sneaky with the Brim event too.
Yeah, so the Barra Open, it's a few days after that Gladstone Brim round. That's on the calendar. So that's my throwdown to the Brim anglers. Come barra fishing, give it a go.
For every Brim angler that goes, I'd go to Gladstone, but if I'm fishing barra as well, you can do it now. And Nicole, 100%, I reckon you've done that so that we can do it on the Gladstone event and then we can go barra fishing for a week.
Yep.
No,
Maybe.
Don't hide it.
Maybe.
So that is good. So if you want to come up and make a week of it and do some barra fishing there, I remember we did that exact same format, the Open after a September Brim event in Gladstone, and we had an epic week. Maybe it was the other way around. Maybe it was Open first, then barra fishing for a week and Brim afterwards.
Yeah.
But straight after the Open, we were smashing them all week in September. So I think the
I
Brim will be
remember
prime.
Mark Crompton came up, John McKenzie and Lance, they were all
Yeah,
there.
every Brim guy was lined up along this one little bank. And to quote Cromo at the grand final this year, he's mastered barra. He caught a couple on that time, so barra's easy. So Cromo, come up and show us. Take some barra guys, mate.
100%.
Yeah, barra. Oh, I see him on the sound or I catch him.
That's how you do it,
Easy,
isn't
mate.
it?
Yeah, that's how we all do it.
Something that we're pretty excited about here at ABT. Something that's sort of been in discussions over the last couple of years, and there just wasn't the right time to think about doing it. And what tipped us over the edge, I think, was a discussion with some of our competitors up at Camp Kanga. It was about 1:30 in the morning after we'd been out fishing, coming at midnight, and they lit the fuse in us, and we got a bit excited.
They lit the fuse in you. This is your event. This is you've started this, and you are following it through. And I think it's a grouse idea.
We all got a bit excited. It's there on your screen now. The Samaki Saltwater Barra Open. We're going saltwater barra fishing in the Fitzroy River.
In the net-free zone there, and we're doing it in winter time when the fish are all spread throughout the system. So
I know Josh was always keen, chatting to us. What can we do? When can we do it? And the timing's just perfect for next year. So June next year.
20th, 21st of June, based out of Rockhampton. Talking to Dean Lill and the guys at the Frenchfield Sports Club there. Very accommodating hosts. They run that big event in October, just before the season closes. 100% behind the fact that the river needs to be utilised for more tournaments. It's fishing so well. It's there for rec fishing. It's a net-free zone. Well, what can we do than just go and run an event there? So that's what we're doing next year, and I think it's going to be absolutely fantastic. On the app, it's going to be a daytime barra event. Most of our impounded barra events run into the night. This one, middle of winter, shouldn't be too oppressive, the heat, so we're going to run it during the daytime. So I've got some cool ideas about what we might do at that event. I'm not going to tell you about those yet, but
But just think, having daylight all day.
Let's just
catching
do
fish
things.
lets us do a lot more.
Indeed. So that's awesome. Are we going to take a break, or are we just going to get straight into the next one?
Let's take a quick break and then we'll come back with our new species for 2026.
We know they're out there, and we know we need to find them. We target them for different reasons, but when the line tightens, we all feel the same. We feel alive. The water moves around us, and the world feels far away. We are here. We are fishing. It is a search, not just for fish, but for all things most important. For family and friends, for tradition and tranquility, for conservation and competition. All of us find what we are looking for. Yet we continue searching. We cast, and as the lure soars, our hopes soar with it. This will be the one. They tell us insanity is doing the same thing over and expecting different results. But we are not insane. The fish are still out there, and we are fishermen. We have been since we were young, and will be until we can do no more. And then, when the ice begins to freeze within us, we will make time for one more cast.
Discussion behind the scenes then was the scientific name of the flathead, so highly commended to who was it? Paul Langley.
Mm.
So can that be a lead in to what our new tournament is?
Yeah, it can.
Not giving any hints here, because I do want to have a chance to win a prize.
No. David Hine, you hit the nail on the head with your guest tonight. 2026, we are introducing a new species for ABT.
The
Shimano Flathead Australian Open. So there's some details up on the screen there. It's a teams event, 2 people teams, run at Lake Macquarie last weekend in October. So 31st October, 1st of November. It'll be app-based.
Yep, so we'll have live scoreboards the whole way through.
It's about as much as I can tell you right now.
There you go. Well, it's the right time of year, right part of Australia. There are flathead tournaments on the Gold Coast, there are flathead tournaments down at Mallacoota. There's not much in between, so I think it's time that the people in the middle had the chance to fish for flathead. Run by what I like to think of a professional tournament company with some great prizes, cash and prize given away. Speaking of prizes, Dave Hine. I've got the Shimano bag because it's the Shimano Flathead Open.
We've got to give a shout out to Shimano for the confidence they have in us. We rang the team up there, so we got this idea. We can't really hit get it in our calendar to get back to Victoria to do another Victorian Brim Open.
But we will be
next
back
year.
to do a Victorian Brim Open.
Yeah, we just can't do it every year. And they said, no worries. You know, we got an idea. We've always toyed with the idea of Flathead. This might be the year to do it. They said, just go for it. Put our name on it. So thank you, Shimano.
Their name's on it. David Hine, you won yourself some branded jig heads.